are standing in front of Killybrook Elementary, the school in our neighborhood where our 4 kids have gone to school and where we've been the last 8 years, and just had a heart for this neighborhood. It was so fun years ago when our church presented this idea of doing VBS, not at the church, but in your neighborhood, and my wife just really had a vision for the school being a place where we could host VBS. And so we went for it, and it was just amazing watching all these parents come and drop off their kids for VBS. We had 50 kids that first year, and it's just grown every year now, up to about 100 kids that we get to impact and be in a relationship with all their families. Baker Street runs right between our neighborhood and this Hispanic communities, and so we look across the street and we see this Hispanic neighborhood, the music, the laughter, the piñatas hanging between the garages, and we're just like, how can we build a better connection here?
After we started getting to know a lot of the families and get invited to birthday parties and hanging out with them, we just noticed that there was a language barrier and that we could maybe relationally work on English with some of them.
I'd heard of ESL classes, but sometimes they cost money, or they're in another part of the city and you have to drive, and some of these families didn't have cars and didn't have financial means to take the class. So we thought, why can't it be relational, conversational? Come to our house, we'll have snacks and coffee and stuff, and bring the kids too. You don't have to get a babysitter, we'll have something for the kids to do, we'll all just hang out. And it was such a hit that we did it on a Monday night, and we thought maybe once a month we could pull this off, you know. But every Monday night they're like, no, we want to meet every Monday night. And so we thought, how can we do that with everything else going on in our lives? But we just began to pray about it, and sure enough, like other churches jumped in to take the other Monday nights, and so now there's 4 churches partnering together, and every Monday night we have Share Your English night, where these neighbors come, and it's like they learn English and they get to know us better, and we get to build relationships with them.
We have had a heart for our neighborhood, but we haven't known exactly like how can we reach our neighbors. And when our church decided to take the VBS away from doing VBS at the church and move it into the neighborhoods, we were like, what an incredible opportunity to reach our neighbors. And it's like our neighbors just, you know, hand us their kids and say, tell them the gospel. And so that has been such an incredible opportunity. We look forward to it every year. And what's neat is like the VBS is just this 1-week experience, but the relationships that build on year after year and the friendships that have been built from this have been incredible.
It just seems like, as we see in this neighborhood, God as kind of a unifier, you know, God bringing unity in some bigger ways than we ever imagined. Things we dreamed about, like how can we connect our neighborhood to other more under-resourced neighborhoods or other communities that have maybe socio-economic barriers or things that we might not experience. How can we connect with them in a deep way and walk through life with them? And so it's been neat to watch God unify all of us and be a part of that. It's been neat to see.